Hey guys, welcome back. This is Neil and Jay's podcast. In today's episode, we're gonna talk about superheroes. And today's guest we have Styks.
Hey, how's it going? Hopefully we'll get in for a good yarn.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Which topic do you guys want to start with? Marvel movies or just general superheroes?
Yeah, we can go a little bit of Marvel.
Yeah, let's go Marvel.
Yeah, the elephant in the room.
Yeah. So,
You're the big fat fucking elephant.
especially with their announcement, I'm just a bit overwhelmed with their announcement. I don't even know how many movies.
What announcement was it?
Like they said they're gonna
Like all the movies.
Yeah, all the movies they're planning in the future.
Oh, this is the worst episode for me. Fuck.
Why?
I'm already getting overwhelmed by all the shit I could talk about.
Oh
Shut
shit.
up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Oh man, no, just we're expecting you to talk more, man.
Nah. Today we're gonna have a normal, civilized conversation.
Damn right.
Yeah. Between three gentlemen.
All right, let's
Pretty
just
dignified gentlemen.
Hello there.
hello there.
Hello, governor.
So yeah, you're talking about that new roadmap where they show all the new movies they're planning on.
I
right?
didn't even get to
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, I think I've seen it, but I mostly just brushed it off.
I
They
didn't
announced
even
two new Avengers movies.
Oh,
Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, which I am really excited for because Secret Wars is going to be massive.
Yeah, from what I heard.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited. Ooh. Anyway, you guys take the helm. You can't trust me with this shit.
Oh, why not?
I got a Spider-Man profile picture.
damn right you do.
Yeah, you do.
Speaking of that, as we speak, I am downloading Spider-Man PS4 on my computer. Or
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Spider-Man Remastered, not PS4, but
Oh,
Alright, just hearing Spider-Man PS4 on my computer, I was like, wait, what the fuck?
bruh, you know the kind of shit I've done to my computer sometimes.
well, let's just
I
talk
got, like,
about
some emulators, my bro.
what did you guys think
you know
of the
what I did
recent
one
movies?
time, bro? I was using a virtual machine, and so I had a virtual machine for like Mac OS that I used for like certain things. Right?
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm lagging, bro. Fuck. The fuck is this lag? No. I can't hear anything. I'm just so laggy. What's going on, man? What's going on? Why is my ping 5,000? What the hell? Oh my gosh. Wait.
I was fucking emulating PlayStation 3 and playing. I tried to play Persona 5 before Royal came out and everything.
Oh man, that
went
just sounds
decent.
like too much effort for me.
Yeah, that is a
It
bit of
was.
effort
Well, the
for a
thing is,
lot of people.
I didn't have to emulate it on like 3 virtual machines deep, but I just did it because I was like, fuck it. Just gonna
Fuck it,
do
why
here
not?
For fun. Yeah, I was like, fuck it. You know, I'm gonna be goofy like that. I'm in a silly, goofy mood.
Goofy
Back on
motherfucker.
topic.
Yeah, sorry, I just
Yeah.
lagged out.
I kind of want to fuck Spider-Man.
What?
What?
What the fuck?
Which one?
Bro, the whole Spider-Verse.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking hell, I'm pretty sure.
I actually like that movie. I watched that recently.
The ones that.
Oh my gosh, I hate this lag. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, alright.
What did you guys think of the Doctor Strange movie that recently came out this year?
I have not seen it.
You haven't
You're talking
seen
about
it?
Multiverse of
Not
Madness.
seen it, bro.
What about you, Jay? What did you think of it?
Well, spoiler-free review. right?
Okay.
A lot of people. I have heard it's very divisive.
Yeah,
right?
same.
A lot of people love it. A lot of people hate it. I'm on the side of I love it. I like the stuff they did with it. I do think there are things that they could have done better, or things they
Yes.
could have done
Yeah.
that they didn't, or things they could have not done that they did. I think there's some room there for error, as
Yeah.
is with like anything.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part, I think they did a really good job with it. I feel like it really set up a lot of stuff that I was waiting to be set up. Not necessarily like storyline stuff, but maybe even like narratively. It sets a different tone for the MCU. Not the admittedly kind of overused like Taika, like just adding humor everywhere. Like sure, it had that, but it
Yeah.
definitely set a different.
Yeah, I mean,
type
it's
of,
Sam
yeah.
Raimi. I love Sam Raimi. He's like
Exactly.
but
I will say, without spoiling anything, it does feel like Marvel gave Sam a lot more trust and a lot more liberty to tackle it however he felt like he wanted to tackle
Yeah.
it without like
dude,
like
that's
being
awesome.
too. Yeah, exactly. It felt a lot. I mean, there were a lot of moments in the movie where you're like, okay, this is definitely a Raimi film, right?
Yeah.
just screaming women.
Exactly. But no, but yeah, it was like I thought it was a great movie. I think it's a great movie. It makes you think a little bit about certain things sometimes,
Yeah, it
both
does,
within the
yeah.
movie and outside of the movie.
Yeah,
It's
it
nice.
does,
It's a nice
yeah.
movie, So yeah, you should watch it. Definitely.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
Have you
on the
watched
list.
WandaVision and Loki?
Yeah, I've watched WandaVision. I haven't finished it, but I have watched it. Loki, I haven't even touched. The last I saw of Loki, he got like fucking choked out by Thanos, in some kinky shit they were
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, that's kind of hot. God,
Damn
like I
right.
say, I was kind of chubbed in the movie theater.
I had more than a chunk.
Dude was full on jerking off in the movie theater.
Oh gosh.
Right?
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
Do movies go backwards in Australia? Do you ever movies
No,
backwards?
so for you, we'd be on the ceiling, but for us, it's
Okay.
just normal, right? I guess the
so,
movie's
like, for
also
example,
upside down.
if like us three went to like the movie theater together, like you guys
We
would be on
definitely
top
need
of
some
me?
anti-gravity boots for you, so you can
Oh,
be
so,
able to like
so you
walk
have to
around.
strap me down and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
All right, fuck.
We'll have you on a little leash just in case you float away and shit.
Yeah. Just you gotta be wary. With me, if you guys came here and watched it, I guess it would just be a lot of pressure put on you, just pushing you into the ground. But
Yeah, you'd have
yeah,
to handle both of us.
Yeah, you learn to deal with the pressure. You know what I mean? You learn to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll take some adjustment, but eventually we'll flip right back around.
What about you, Neil? Have you watched WandaVision and Loki?
Oh yeah, but I don't really remember much about WandaVision and Loki. From what I remember for Loki, should I spoil it? Like, because it bleeds into the next.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No. I feel like it's really worth it if you watch it.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
WandaVision, however, I feel like we can fairly talk about a little bit.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
Yeah.
I will say
feel-
about WandaVision,
Yeah.
when it hit the second episode, I believe, or maybe it was like near the end of the first, I sort of knew what was going on and what was going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's but here's the thing, which I thought was great about the show. Not only that, it did things slightly different than you would expect from a MCU project. It at least had some stylized things to it.
Yeah.
But also that even though you kind of knew what was going on, and it's kind of not too hard to pick up on. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, why the fuck else would they be in the 50s? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also the
yeah.
fact that
It's
it's just it was slightly horror. You know,
Exactly,
like the first
yeah.
few episodes was like,
unsettling. It's
Yeah.
like eerie.
yeah, when suddenly some scenes would just like suddenly cut back, and you're like, what?
Yeah, exactly. Or like when they like someone starts repeating something randomly, it's like, but the thing is, even though the show, like, it was kind of like, it was like, okay, I kind of know what's going on. It still felt really satisfying and kind of surprising to see it all unravel, even though I kind of saw it coming, right? It was fun. They did it in a fun way where even if you knew what it was, you still had fun.
Yeah,
like,
it's just the way they
seeing
did it,
like,
and
unravel.
delivered it.
Exactly. Yeah, and it was very like, not subtle, but it wasn't
Subtle
like super
enough.
like, exactly, and it wasn't like when the reveal happened, it wasn't like super like on your face. It was like more like a slow burn,
Slow
and
burn.
which
It
is-
let you
which
sort
is-
of piece it together before
Exactly.
they gave you the answer, I believe.
which is very off character for the MCU, but also very on brand because on one end, I mean, the entire MCU is in theory a very slow burn, right? Because
I
it's
mean,
like
yeah,
a decade of building up to something.
you could
But
just
like
think of
every
it as like
movie,
episodes in a TV show.
exactly. But every episode, thus every movie, right, is in
Yeah.
itself very like fast paced, very like thorough, very like okay, we got to get shit done. It's not a slow burn at all, right?
Yeah.
But WandaVision felt like slower, you know. It felt like it's like even Moon Knight, right? Like Moon Knight, even though I like one thing I liked about Moon Knight was that I hated the first 3 episodes, right?
Yeah.
Because
It was
I
slow paced.
hated those 3 episodes, but then episode 4, 5, and 6 gave me a different perspective on those 3 episodes. It was almost like I was supposed to hate it, right?
Mm.
For someone who views Moon Knight the way I do, like I was supposed to hate it, but then it flipped it, and it was like, oh wait, it was actually good, right?
Okay. It's like
It was like slow as well, but it wasn't the same type of slow that WandaVision is, where it's like
Oh, yeah.
slowly building up to something. It was more like here's something, and whoop, it wasn't that. You know what I mean?
yeah. And speaking of the Moon Knight, the first 3 episodes that you hate, it reminds me what they did in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the animated show.
Yeah.
The director started off so you were designed to like not like Ahsoka, but you know she would work on her flaws, and eventually she became like what the greatest character in the series, basically.
Exactly, and those types of like that type of like writing prompt that like some writers do, where it's like they give you something, you don't know how to feel about it, maybe you hate it,
Lagi.
but then they kind of tell you like, hey, you were kind of meant to, right? But it was for a
Yeah.
purpose. I like that in a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like Neil,
that-
what
that
did
was
you think
good.
about Moon Knight?
Yeah, it was really good because but I understand like how the pacing was felt a bit off for the first few episodes, but it really took hold of it like within the second half of the season, the first season.
Yeah,
I like
but to me, it wasn't even. Although the pacing was a big issue.
Yeah?
right.
Yeah,
In my opinion, for the first 3, but it wasn't even the pacing. It was just how they treated the character of Moon Knight. In my opinion,
Oh,
it was
okay.
too MCU-y. It was like it was just too like, oh look, massive like big superhero do superhero stuff. But then episode 4, 5, and 6 actually delved into the whole psychological part of Moon Knight and gave episode 1, 2, and 3 a
Okay,
different
yeah.
meaning entirely,
I see.
right? And also
Yeah.
the way they dealt with like the different personalities.
Yeah.
yeah,
Wasn't like the way they did Steven, I thought was cool. The way they did Mark was good. The way they did Mr. Knight, I thought was absolutely atrocious at the beginning. Like I genuinely punched a wall when that fucking shit happened. But then episode 4, 5, and 6 kind of told me, okay, they're going a slightly interesting direction with Mr. Knight, but it's not a bad one, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
WandaVision, it was more like a
It was
I
like-
never expected anything from it. You know, I didn't have like any expectations on like, ooh, Wanda, right? Because
Yeah.
I've already, she's already been introduced, and even though, yes, I don't think they did super well with her in the MCU because
Yeah.
I think she's well written throughout the MCU. I think she's good, but I wanted a little bit more, Scarlet Witch.
in the movie
Yeah.
or in the
But
WandaVision.
I understand that they decided to go a different route, especially because different things, and that's another thing that they did with her character, right?
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
start off kind of shaky, and then okay, picked up, right? Oh, one character that they did not do that with, that to this day I hate,
Yeah.
is Hulk. Like,
Oh,
No,
man.
no,
Hulk
honestly,
started
what
off
they did
so
to Hulk,
good.
what they did to the Hulk, honestly, is what
a
made me
crime.
sort of iffy about watching the movies recently.
Yeah.
Because, oh god, I love the Hulk. Fucking
Same.
hell,
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
I totally
how could
understand
they
that.
do that to my boy?
Like, have you guys watched the She-Hulk trailer?
No, I've
Yeah,
seen a bit of
seen
it.
I've
Oh,
seen the
bro.
trailer.
It's amazing for one reason, but the rest is not very good. One, they literally, first of all, they just treated they made Hulk like a gag in the
Yeah.
MCU.
Yeah,
right?
they did.
Where,
they
where in
did.
like the first movie, right, which is part of the MCU, it's actually the first MCU film, The Incredible Hulk, right? It was super good. Like, it was serious. It took Hulk serious, right? It made him appear as strong and as much of a menace as he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Damn right. He's supposed to be angry, and I don't see that cunt angry at all.
Exactly. But it's not even angry. It's like he's supposed to be angry and like angry enough to split the planet in half if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Right? And Avengers 1 kind of still did that, right? They treated him like, oh, he's like the big brute that could like murder all of us in 2 seconds, right?
Yeah.
But then they just treated him like a gag. They just kind of made him the goofy little uncle. And She-Hulk, in fact, the kind of one of the main points of the whole trailer is that he's being shown up by like She-Hulk in everything. Like she's stronger, she's more agile, she's better at everything. And I'm like, look, the Hulk is the Hulk at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
this dude is not supposed to be wearing glasses on the beach being like, come on, this is how you clap. He's supposed to be clapping planes out of existence, right? That's what he's supposed to be doing. But that trailer though, I don't know if you guys caught it, but Daredevil was in it, and I was very excited about that. I
Yeah.
was because it was Charlie Cox's Daredevil from the Netflix show.
Yeah. That was a good series.
And he has his yellow suit, which I thought was fucking amazing. Because I was really expecting that from the MCU, like him starting off with his yellow suit and then slowly progressing into his final red suit. Even though he already had a red suit in the show, but it wasn't fully the Daredevil suit. Now he can fully get the Daredevil suit. But I'm so glad that they start off with the. Wait, actually, what's one thing that I thought about?
Yeah.
That was confirmed. Oh, by the way, new Punisher season confirmed. I'm fucking
Hell
excited.
yeah.
Although they're probably gonna fucking ruin it. Although I don't know, because the Punisher, like I thought the show was originally on Hulu, I believe.
Yeah.
When all the other shows got put on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And I figured it was because the Punisher was too violent and they didn't want to have that on Disney Plus, and they were probably, if they ever brought the Punisher, because they didn't announce anything in the lineup, right, for the Punisher. If they did make a Punisher show, it would probably be on Hulu, right, not on Disney Plus, and it would be like adjacent to the MCU, not super direct to it. But the Punisher's on Disney Plus now. I didn't know that. Like I was just checking one day and I was like, whoa, this fucking show is on Disney Plus. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
And it's TV mature, so I'm expecting good things. But anyway, Daredevil, right?
Yeah.
So you guys both watched No Way Home, I assume.
Nah. God, no.
Yeah.
Bro, you didn't?
Nah. See, I've been skipping out on Marvel. That's why I wanted to start off with this one, just so you can see my lack of knowledge.
Have you been spoiled on No Way Home at all?
No, not at all, actually.
Okay, bro.
Is that the one where Peter Parker from Sam Raimi and Andrew Garfield and all that come in? Tobey Maguire, I believe.
So you have been spoiled on some things.
Oh yeah, it was like in the trailer.
Well, no, they were omitted from it, but they were implied. Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
There's still another surprise in that movie, which I don't know if you want to wait until you watch it. Or I don't know if you want me to tell you.
I think I'll wait till I watch it,
Okay. It's a small little cameo, right? But it's very cool to me. Very cool to me. Like, very cool to me. I can't make my next point due to you not watching No Way Home, right?
Yeah.
But someday
we'll be able to talk about it
with you guys. Exactly.
Yeah, it was next
But
time.
for now, I'm excited to see Daredevil in the She-Hulk show. His suit seemed like just the Netflix suit, just yellow, which is cool. I don't know how they're gonna treat him. I'm kind of scared, but I'm kind of excited too.
You know what I do when I'm going into things?
What?
I always have the lowest expectations, so you're never disappointed.
Thing is, sometimes the MCU manages to disappoint even when you have your expectations down in fucking Australia.
Yeah, well, for us, that would be down in
That would be
Antarctica.
average expectations. No, but like, for example, like Captain Marvel, I went in expecting nothing. Not only because of Brie Larson, right?
Yeah.
Acting the way she was, but also I always thought like, I don't know, Captain Marvel is a good character, but I always thought that if the MCU ever brought her in the capacity that they did, they would never do a good job.
Yeah.
And so I went in with no expectations, and it still managed to disappoint me. I thought it was an okay movie, but did not like it as an MCU project.
I'll be honest.
Eternals too.
Yeah.
Eternals.
Yeah.
I was like, look, Eternals in the comics, I've never been a fan. I always thought they were boring, you know, especially because in the comics they're even more boring because they all had the same powers.
Yeah, you know what?
And they were completely different too.
They have a webtoon on literally on webtoon, right? I gave it a quick read. I got through like the 3rd chapter and then I just sort of stopped. I just dropped it so hard.
Yeah,
I don't even know why.
It's very you know?
Yeah.
And as much as I hate what the movie did with them, because it's like it completely changed the Eternals. Like the movie completely changed them, and I think it's because they understood that if they just adapted the Eternals as they were in the comics, it would be somehow even worse and more boring. In the comics, they're just this like basically this race. They all have the same powers. Yes, you do have your the same cast of characters in some capacity. You know, there's some slight differences. But it would be very boring to just have like 5 Supermans like just fighting on screen, right?
Yeah.
So I like the thing they did with the whole synthesoid thing, with them being like creations by the Celestials, like synthesoid humans, and them all having different powers. Because even though the movie was shit, at least it added a little bit more creativity. Yeah. But that movie, I went in expecting fuck all because I knew how the Eternals were in the comics, and I've never been a fan. And I went in, and even though it did some things better, I was still like, holy fuck, how did they flop this fucking hard? How did they do it? How did they do it?
Yeah. I don't know, it's just...
Have you watched the new Thor movie?
I haven't
Love
at
and
all.
Thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually supposed to go watch it with someone, but then we sort of skipped out, and then we just saw the reviews, and we were like, you know what, we don't feel like watching it anymore, you know?
What about you, Neil?
I haven't seen it, man. Fuck.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry, man. We didn't do our homework.
Literally,
movie.
See, this is you with the Marvel, right? But you don't know anything about The Boys, Invincible. Hell, I got a fucking signed edition of the comics of The Boys on my desk over there.
Little do you guys know, I have someone sending me voice messages on Instagram spoiling The Boys for me, just so I can have something to talk about. And I haven't listened to any of them.
Oh, man, that's right.
I think I just like mentioned that I was like gonna do a podcast about it and I knew nothing about it, and they just started spewing all the spoilers that they could. I haven't listened to them. I still know nothing about the fucking Boys.
Right. That's right.
I know about Homelander, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You know,
Homelander
that's
is
about it.
interesting.
Yeah, he is
did in the
interesting.
show.
Yeah.
I that's what I've heard, and I don't know. I'm interested in the show, but I've just never had any interest in watching it.
Yeah,
that's kind of
fine.
Conflicting what I just said, but yeah. But yeah,
Honestly,
you guys need to watch Thor, bro.
I'll try watch it, bro.
Yeah, we'll keep that in mind.
I'm just gonna shill it right now, so you guys watch it before you keep going.
Yep.
The movie might not be the most amazing MCU project. It might be riddled with fucking jokes everywhere because it's a Taika movie at the end.
Yeah,
of the
okay.
day.
Yeah.
But it has some of the hardest fucking moments in the MCU, in my opinion. And some of the hardest fucking fights and some of the hardest cinematography. That shit goes so fucking hard sometimes. Like, I legitimately, I was in the mid. We're talking. I was in the middle of the theater, and when something happened, I audibly yelled out, "That's so fucking hard!" Everyone looked at me for a second, but I don't care. It was hard.
I was more thinking along the lines of, you know, Loki getting choked out. Did you have a chub, or did you, you know?
Oh no, bro! I was full on fucking for that movie.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, those fucking scenes. I was like,
Oh,
goddamn! Bro, I couldn't contain that thing.
Contain that thing.
It's escaping.
No, bro, it broke through my pants.
Damn.
Yeah.
Keep the kids away.
Jesus. Funny you say that.
Oh, well, oh.
That sounds really bad.
I was like, what the fuck do I say now? I just say, oh. The fuck?
I don't condone. Just keep going.
Yeah, we'll just say we don't condone that and we'll move on.
So the boys.
Oh god.
But yeah, the boys, very different to the comics the first 2 seasons of the show. I'll say that.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
how different? Are we talking like really fucking different, or it just deviates a little bit?
Well, the boys in the show, it's mostly Butcher, William, just going out for revenge and having his little team,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
In the comics, yeah, he has the team, and all the boys are included even the female. They're instantly there, and they just go and get Huey from Scotland because he's Scottish.
Yeah.
And oh god, how do I say this? Like in the show, there's only like 200 soups, right? Like, whoa, that's a lot of superheroes. God, how are they gonna defeat that?
Yo, I am so fucking dumb. You said like 200
Oh,
soups,
you
and
thought
I was
soup?
like,
Yeah,
no,
you
bro.
thought
I was like, is that a blood point? That there's like a limited amount of soup.
yes,
I
there's
am
only
so dumb.
so much soup left in the world before we run out and we all
200
die.
servings of soup.
But yeah, no. So in the show, there's 200 or so superheroes, right? In the comics, there's like 200,000.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
And you know, the major plot points. Oh, well, this might be a bit spoilery, I think.
Yeah.
Well, there's this chemical called V that goes around, and that makes people have superpowers, right? And the first season, I believe, it's all about exposing V. This is how Vought, the big evil company, makes superheroes, right?
Okay. So they're like mass produced in this universe.
Yeah, and well, not really mass produced since there's only 200 superheroes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But in the comics, it's literally common knowledge, and let's just say superheroes get up to some kinky shit in the show
Yeah.
and in the comics, but there's also prostitutes who just simply take V just so they can survive getting with a superhero,
Yeah.
because otherwise they just get fucked
Christ.
to death. Literally. There's a
Imagine
panel of just one
having
dying.
to learn how to fly just because you don't want to fucking get your pussy exploded.
Yeah.
Oh
and
yeah, there's
that's
a whole
literally-
scene in that
Yeah, it's literally in the first few pages you see stuff like that.
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
a lot of people exploding and shit in the series.
Oh yeah, like God,
Man,
the
that must
first
be
time.
some good ass dick if you fucking explode from it.
Let's just say the money ain't worth it.
That's why they called me V in high school.
Ugh. I don't know why, but that just made me go ugh. But yeah, it's just very different.
Yeah,
It's
it's
hard
very
to
different.
talk about it without going into spoilers, you know?
Yeah,
Because I feel
How many seasons is it?
it's 4 seasons right now,
yeah.
but I have
How many episodes each?
I think 10 episodes each, roughly.
around 10 each.
Oh, that's
season.
very watchable.
Yeah, very like super. Oh god,
I was under the impression that the boys was like fucking eternal for some
no,
reason.
no, no,
No,
Like
it's
it
not.
never fucking ended.
no. People are like waiting ages for each season, and they all want more. You
Yeah.
know?
Fuck, I might catch up on it then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Damn.
no, it's
you
super
should,
easy.
bro.
Fuck. Season 4, episode 1. That was a hard thing to watch for me. Oh god. It's just a certain scene where a man with shrink powers.
Yeah,
You know how people were saying, "Oh,
Oh,
you know,
fuck no.
Ant-Man,
Fuck no, bro.
he
Yeah.
his ass and just like exploded, like
What
just
the fuck?
grown large."
Don't
Yeah.
tell me that. That's
Yeah,
fucked
well-
up. That is fucked up.
Yeah. Anyway, it was just sort of a sex thing they were doing, right?
He wasn't even trying to kill someone. He was just into that.
it was an
and-
accident.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
what
that's
the
literally what happened.
Oh, that nah.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm not even
going
gonna
to
explain. But yeah, and the boys come in and they see that shit. They're like, "What the fuck?" And then suddenly there's a tiny man running around, and they have to fight him, right? And next thing you know, he's going up Frenchie's like pants, and he's like crawling up in there. He's like, "He's going for my asshole! Quick, get him out! Get him out!"
What the fuck is this show?
And then
It's
like,
fucking hilarious.
What is this show?
and then they caught him and they covered him with cocaine.
Yeah, no, like they're struggling. They're having a fucking hard time getting him, right? And fucking Butcher just comes along with a little baggie. The little tiny man jumps. Fucking Butcher just catches him in the baggie of cocaine and starts shaking it.
Oh my gosh.
Starts shaking him.
Bro.
No, I might need to fucking watch this show.
Yeah, bro.
That is some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fucking shit.
And the little guy is still in there and he's like, get me the fuck out. He starts like fighting back and shit. And Butcher just looks at him and starts shaking it even more. Starts shaking it even more vigorously. It's like he's having a fucking wank.
This is the most unhinged thing I've heard in my life.
Oh yeah, it's unhinged, bro. It's unapologetic for sure.
And he just fucking, he just says, he stops struggling in there. He throws the baggie down. It opens up. And you see the tiny man crawl out and he's just like, he's sick and he's like,
He's coughing.
Like, he's like got like liquid cocaine coming out of his every orifice of his. Yeah, the tiny man's naked this whole time, by the way.
Jesus Christ. Do they show penis in this show?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Especially
Oh,
within
shit.
the first few episodes of the
Yes,
season.
yes. Oh my god, especially season 4, episode 1. You see every detail going in. Literally.
It's unhinged, bro. Fuck.
What the fuck is this show?
That scene was hard to watch for me.
Yeah, same, bro. Fuck. I wasn't expecting it for like the first episode. I was like, what the fuck?
I knew the show was more quote,
Adult.
unquote, like mature than most,
But you weren't
Superhero shows?
Yeah.
but I did not know any of this that I was even this close until this moment, and I'm terrified.
Honestly, it's because Garth Ennis, he also did one of the Punisher books. I believe it was Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe. Like,
oh, he did that one.
yep.
Gosh, I love that one.
That's because his view is he makes it clear that he doesn't give a shit about let's just say superheroes. He has his own views on
Yeah.
them and religion. You know, he made Preacher. I read that comic. It was good. But yeah, he has his own views, and that's what he thinks people with that much power would be like.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. From what I'm hearing, if I had
Yeah.
shrinking powers, I might try sneaking up and a little bit asshole. You know what I mean?
Oh, he wasn't an asshole, I'll tell you that.
Was it the urethra?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you see everything in detail. And when he gets big really fast.
I don't want to watch The Boys.
Just because of that. Don't worry, that's in the later seasons. It's not even in the first season.
Oh, the first season, honestly, most of what happens in the first season doesn't even happen in the comics.
I'll read the comics. I think I think
The
we'll
comics
do it
are
there,
a bit different. I'll say
Yeah.
that.
From what I heard as well.
This is
Tech
the
Knight,
worst
ooh.
conversation I've had in my life.
Well, in the
So
comics,
worst.
there's this guy called Tech Knight. He's basically a combination of Batman and Iron Man, right?
Okay.
And he's
So
got a
just
little
Batman.
Yeah, he's got the tech cave and all that.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't take Compound V. He doesn't believe in it. He's just got money. He can be his own superhero sort of deal, right?
Mhm.
You know, they have their own little Catwoman sort of chase thing as well. And he's got his like sidekick Ladio, right? Fuck, just remembering it. Anyway, they start spit roasting their version of Catwoman. And he just keeps staring at Ladio's face, and he's just realizing he's gay, and he just like blows his fuse. He just fucking
Oh my god.
just
What the fuck?
Wait, is this the show or the comic?
the comics. Oh, I'm sad Tech Knight's not in the fucking show. That's fucking. Well, actually, there's a good reason it's not, because Tech Knight fucks anything.
He's a horny cunt.
No, he
Oh,
he
fuck
literally
anything?
has a problem where he sees a hole, he wants to fuck.
Oh, it's literally a guy who has problems with all holes are gold. Or something like that.
Yeah, literally.
Literally,
he was
it's
talking
his
to his
problem.
like, he was talking to a counselor about it.
Yeah.
trying to get advice and like help for it. He wants to get better. And eventually, the counselor goes out of the room to like, you know, get a cup of coffee for him and all that.
Yeah.
He just, as he's walking back, he hears his cat screech and he runs out of the room. And he just looks at Tech Knight like, what the fuck did you just do to my cat? And Tech Knight's just, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
Sheesh.
You didn't see any of it, but you know
You knew what happened.
Especially because he goes into detail about what he just did.
Sheesh.
You know, you guys saved yourself from me talking the entire podcast because you have effectively left me speechless.
Really? Nah, come on, man.
I'm telling you, dude. The boy
You guys found the best way to shut me up.
just unlock you. You know, last time I was here, it was mostly you talking, but now it's me. Boys.
The boys.
Now I don't even know what to say now.
Oh my gosh.
I am stumped.
Oh, and in the show they
process this.
in the show they gender swap a lot of people. I'll say that. It's like for example, Mallory.
Yeah,
who's
Mallory.
Basically, that Mallory's a dude in the comics.
Yeah. That's what I
I forget
heard.
some other people, and also some of the people like in the show.
Yeah.
They just kill him off. Like, what? They
sake
stay
of writing.
alive to the very end of the comics, sort of
Yeah.
deal. But they kill him off in the first season. You're like, what? Yeah, this is going to be very different. But that's also what Garth Ennis wanted. He wanted it to be different, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is good. At first, you're sort of like, oh, I feel iffy about these changes, but really,
Yeah.
some of them are good and better.
Yeah.
And with Billy Butcher, Garth Ennis writes all his lines.
Oh really?
Yep, because Butcher is actually Garth's favorite character that he's ever made.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That makes so much
And
sense.
Carl Urban, he's very good. You could just see there was this one scene where it just goes and shows how Homelander and Butcher are so similar with their insanity that they both have. You seen that scene, Neil?
Well, which scene was it? Was it in season 4 or
I think it was season 4.
like when they started fighting or something?
No, before that, it was like very start of that season, and it's just like the kettle whistle blowing, and just like the ears ringing
they're going
as Butcher
insane.
stares off in the
Yeah,
distance,
yeah.
and it cut like, and you also see Homelander in a similar situation, just staring blankly at the theater screen and the ringing, and it's just like they're both so similar. They're both each other's like opposite foil sort of deal, you know?
They're both insane, but like they hate each other.
Yeah. And what they did is, Huey is Butcher's canary. And they also go to show that Butcher and Huey are each other's foil as well.
Yeah.
They both...
They're like brothers
their
almost.
chemistry. Yeah, their chemistry together is just great.
Yeah.
Sorry. I got sidetracked with the boys. I like it a lot.
Man.
I just
It's too much to take in, bro.
take a breath.
Bro, I don't even know what to say after that. How the fuck do you continue a podcast after hearing that?
I'm not sure either, but
I'm not sure either as well, bro. Fuck.
I'll
as
never
soon as
look
we
at my penis the same way.
Oh my
no,
god.
you won't.
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't. Was that
I'll just say
caught us
that-
off guard? That caught us off guard too.
Fuck?
I wasn't expecting that scene.
Someone just hit my door.
Who hit
I just
you?
heard a hit on my door.
It's a fucking ghost. It's
It's
Well,
fucking ghost. It's
What the fuck is
translucent.
going on tonight?
It's
What
that-
the fuck is going on tonight?
Is he a pervert as well in the comics? Styks?
Translucent's not in the comics.
Oh, he's not. Oh shit.
He's an entirely new character. He replaces Jack from Jupiter, who's
Oh,
basically
okay.
Martian Manhunter.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
they swapped it out for that, I guess,
yeah.
for writing
Oh my
reasons.
god. The fucking funeral scene for Translucent.
Oh fuck! How did it go again? Fuck! I'm trying to remember it.
Yeah, they're doing the whole funeral, right?
Yeah.
And Translucent's whole power is he can turn invisible, right?
Oh, is it like when they start?
Yeah, they just have an empty casket, and he's not in there.
Because they didn't find the body or something,
Well, they found the body,
but they didn't want to
he-
show it. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Sheesh, bro. That was, oh my
But
gosh,
just
a bit dark.
The pure comedy,
Yeah.
the laughter I felt when it was just an empty casket, but no one knew the wiser. He's an invisible man. Oh yeah,
Thing
he
is,
is a pervert.
Yeah.
I mean, who isn't at this point in the fucking show or fucking comic? I don't even fucking know.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's very graphic, man. Fuck. I would never recommend it to kids.
I don't even care.
I would
Like,
never
it's
recommend it to kids.
Just
I'll
not
watch it
even
with my
graphic,
nieces
it's just
and
like,
nephews.
what the fuck is going on? You know what? Nah, that's gonna be my children's like rite of initiation into like
Oh my god.
they have to watch The Boys and review.
Oh my
But you
god.
haven't even watched it.
Yeah,
So-
no, they're gonna watch it on my behalf.
Oh my gosh.
My future children.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure they'll love it.
You know what? How about this? I'll watch Thor if you watch The Boys.
That's a big fucking order, bro.
Yeah.
You're watching a fire movie and I'm watching someone getting their dick blown off.
Nah, you only have to wait till season 4 for it.
Yeah. That catches you off guard as well, yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
fuck it. I'll watch The Boys and then we'll do a whole podcast of me just crying over it.
Yeah, you know what? You can do a little podcast of your review of the.
yeah.
Yeah, and you guys are just there as emotional support for me.
Yeah.
For when I inevitably start breaking
It's fucking
down when I
dark,
start
man.
talking about the shit that I
They
saw.
go hard. Like
Honestly, like the things I'm saying, sure they can be spoilers, but I'm not giving you much context at all.
No, you're giving me enough to either draw me in out of curiosity or completely scare me away.
And I honestly, either way, it works.
Either way, you did your job properly.
Damn right.
yeah.
But yeah. How about we move over at either DC or Invincible? What are we feeling like?
Well, I know jack shit about Invincible.
All
Well, I
right.
don't know. Have you guys watched it? I mean, I'm guessing you have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've watched
it.
Invincible. It's been a while though. I
Yeah,
watched it
same.
when it
It's
came
been a
out.
while.
I haven't. My girlfriend really wants to watch it though.
It's good. All I have to say is the main character, his superhero title is Invincible,
And he's not.
but that man is the most vincible person I've ever seen. That's all I have to say about it.
How long is it? I know it's animated, right?
It's only one
Yeah,
season.
it's animated.
That's only one season.
So far,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's only one season.
They haven't made a second
I'll
season
watch
yet.
it then. I'll watch it. I'll
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah,
I'll watch it as a palate cleanser for The Boys.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
might not be much of a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Well, if you
Look-
want to get rid of like the sexual shit, like
if I want to get rid of people getting their dicks blown off, maybe.
yeah, you'll just
Yeah.
see people, losing limbs.
That's fine. No, I've seen video of like people like in real life getting mutilated via a machete, and pregnant women getting their belly stumped on. That's
I've
how
seen-
fucked up The Boys is. That's how fucked up The Boys is.
I've seen that shit in real life. Well, not exactly, but you know.
You know, like I've seen real videos of people like actually they're horrible. I mean, the people who film that are monsters, right?
Yeah, I'm right.
But I've unfortunately been shown those videos.
Oh yeah,
Even then, I don't want to see anyone get a dick blown off. You know
yeah. That scene goes on for a while.
what the?
I covered my eyes because any Filipino guy will have trauma from that.
Are you Filipino?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll affect Filipinos, mostly if they're Filipino boys over the age of 50.
Yo, what the fuck? You both are Filipino Australian?
Damn right. I'm Filipino
That is
Scottish,
fucked
born in Australia.
Oh, that is even more fucked up.
Oh my gosh.
You guys need to go to like some fucking Filipino Anonymous type shit.
Filipino
I'm
Anonymous.
so
Fellows
sorry you had to go through that.
Anonymous.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
Oh my gosh.
Neil knows what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, but
bro.
do you know how to speak any of their made up like magical
Made up
languages?
languages?
Nah, I know a little bit. Not enough to have a proper
No, bro,
conversation.
just-
I know Neil can.
Neil, the shit you be typing here sometimes is like some English and then gibberish. And that's it.
Yeah,
You just
no.
start making shit up.
Well, the thing is, the Spanish came over to the Philippines and destroyed their written language.
Yeah.
So now they just use English letters to, sound out
Yeah.
their words.
Nope,
Yeah,
it's not
that's-
even like they use like English words and some Spanish words as well.
Yeah.
Yep,
and
yep.
then so it's like I'm reading something, right? And it's like, okay, hello, how are you? Like he started choking mid sentence.
Kumusta ka, kuya? How you doing today?
Oh my gosh.
I know. I studied a little bit of
History.
Philippine. I tried to study Cebuano, and I studied a little bit of Hiligaynon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I just forgot all of it. I don't fucking.
That's
I
alright,
studied
man.
A little bit of it.
alright.
And I went to do because I was like I didn't know what the fuck kind of language I should be learning to talk to the most amount of people. I assumed it was Tagalog, so
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
is.
okay, I'm gonna learn Tagalog. But
Yeah.
then the people that I knew from the Philippines like spoke mostly either Cebuano or Hiligaynon, mostly Hiligaynon. So I was like, fuck, I'll do that then. Fuck. It's so
Honestly,
complicated.
yeah, Filipino, any Tagalog, or fucking Nepalese, because they are everywhere. But
Fucking-
yeah, nah. So,
like look, what the fuck does I don't even want to say this shit.
all right,
Alright,
say
you
it.
guys,
Yeah.
you guys say it. I can't say this
What
without
is it?
getting my ass kicked.
What is
How do
it?
you pronounce this shit?
Wait, let me see.
Because if I pronounce it, I'm gonna get
Nah. Nga.
nah.
Nga.
I
Nah,
don't
nah.
want to try that.
Like you know when you say when you see something cute, you say no. So it's like nga.
Nah, I say
Nah.
fuck.
Oh, Neil, you're gonna like this.
Which one?
Ours, malaki Pokemon.
I don't
I
know
do
what
like
that means.
Pokemon.
Sorry, man.
Oh,
I do like Pokemon.
I don't speak Tagalog. That's why. There's a language barrier for me.
He asked
From
if
the
I like
same room.
Pokemon.
no, not.
Yeah.
Well, anyone who does listen to this podcast and knows what I said,
Leave
don't
a
tell
co-
them. Don't tell them at all.
What the fuck did he say? Nah,
I don't
fuck
know,
you.
man. I don't know what he said,
What the
bro.
fuck did you say?
I'll just say this. I knew what it meant, and I said it to my mother, and we both had a good laugh.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know, man. I don't know. You have to search it yourself.
Okay. Well, what language was that? Tagalog.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta Google it. You gotta Google it.
Okay. You know, no, fuck y'all.
But yeah, let's quickly go.
Ikaw ay isang asshole.
What?
Then
Ikaw
you're
ang
English,
isas.
Thank you very much.
Google Translate.
Yan.
I mean, that's already part of the confusion because, like, there's
Alright.
so many languages.
We went from superhero talk to fucking language.
Language.
Pay attention.
Okay.
Listening.
Alam ko ang ginagawa niyo ni Neil sa gabi.
Oh fuck. He's talking shit about you, Neil. I don't know how to tell you this.
I think he said, I don't know what Neil said.
Shh.
No, I didn't.
Don't tell him.
You know what I said? Fuck you. That's what I won't
Say
tell-
fuck you.
I won't tell
Universal.
you what I said. But
Yeah,
it
I
involves
understand.
both of you. I was talking shit about both of y'all.
Oh, he said, fuck you both.
Yeah, I
okay.
said fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh god,
Oh,
we're getting
God.
sidetracked
No, that's
so
right.
far.
It's fine.
It's fine. Filipinos are basically superheroes.
Yeah, man. Have you seen those fucking little taxis we ride around on? It's just a fucking motorbike with a little carriage on the side.
Man, I fucking one time when I went to Philippines, there was a guy riding a bicycle and he had like a whole cabinet behind his back. Or
Yeah,
wardrobe.
no, I've seen that. Yeah, it's pretty common.
Where? Fuck.
It's like, what the fuck you guys doing?
What the fuck, bro?
My boy's moving out. He ain't got time to pay for a moving truck.
Sheesh. Jay, you're right. I
How's
mean,
it
ours.
like being Filipino? Like, how often do you get depressed over that?
Not ever, to be honest.
Well, you should get that checked out.
Did you get that checked out?
I mean, God, nah. I'm past depression. Fuck that shit. I don't ever want to go back. That ain't the life for me, fun.
Sheesh, bruh. Fuck.
All right.
You guys are basically just Asian Hispanic, to be fair.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
We
no,
are.
they're called Mexican Chinese. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
literally.
Pretty much, yeah. Hispanic Asians. I mean, there is an island in the Pacific where they're Hispanic, but they're Pacific Islanders. It's near Philippines, I think.
In I think
I think-
Fiji, there's the native Fijians, and
Yeah.
then there's the Indian Fijians. The Indian Fijians are Fijians, but they classify themselves as Indians, sort of deal going on.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was just like, what?
Identifying as an Indian is even worse than identifying as Filipino. Fuck.
Oh, mate, you got to be careful with that language around here. We got Indians everywhere. We got
Oh, I know,
Chinese
I'm
everywhere. We got
aware- I'm
Asians.
aware.
We got
Fucking hate all of
Lebs.
them. I fucking hate all of them. They can all come at me. You know what? We should have a podcast where they all join VC to debate me about their race.
You won't even get a word in. They'd all talk over each other and over you, and eventually you just slip out, and they'd still be arguing.
What you do, Neil? What you do is you give me privileges. You give me admin privileges so I can mute everyone and unmute the people I specifically want to argue with.
I'm gonna it up, bro. Fuck.
I'm a
Fight
fucking
them one-
representative.
You're gonna fight them one on
My
one.
boy's using fucking tactics. He's followed Sun Tzu. He's fighting these enemies one at a time.
Yeah, bro. Fuck.
And then no, you know what we're gonna do? And then I'm gonna send them to different VCs like breakout rooms in Zoom, and then I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna turn them against each other. I'm gonna make the Indians hate the Filipinos hate the Chinese hate the fucking who the fuck knows what else is in here.
Oh, don't worry, they already do.
I'm
pretty sure they do,
amazing.
bro, yeah.
They've already done the work for me.
But they have a common enemy. You. That's where you messed up.
No. Listen, I think I could. In fact, I expressed this to Neil in great detail. I could take over the Philippines if I wanted to. So, I think I have enough power.
I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's how it works, bro. But okay.
I'm sorry, but they'd be too busy shouting BBM, BBM, and then you'd hear all the cars honking and shit. Oh, good
I
luck.
mean, big booty mommies.
Big booty mommies.
Big black one.
Big black woman.
Man.
Big black men, yeah. Big booty men.
Oh, bro.
Big booty.
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
God.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
You guys are fucking insane.
No,
Big booty man.
I am mentally stable, bro. Don't one ever say that shit to me. I'll fucking stab you.
See, those are the people you gotta watch out for. The people that
Yeah.
are insane but don't know they're insane.
Good thing I'm not that.
Oh, bro.
Alright. We already have you on the watch list for your earlier comments.
Watch list? You guys are stalking me, huh? Yeah, are obsessed with me, huh? Obsessed.
The FBI, the
The FBI is
AFP.
just obsessed with me. They're just my big fans.
No, we got the AFP on you. They're corrupt as shit, but they'll get you.
What the fuck is it? The Australian Federal Police?
Damn right they
Yeah,
are.
they are, bro. Fuck.
I was
Some
about to
bigwig
say
will pay the
African.
money and they'll fucking come after you. They'll pin any shit on you, bro.
Yeah, bro. Shit.
Good luck.
Fuck.
Bit of politics
You know
in
what?
here.
I'm gonna take over Scotland, Australia, and Philippines.
Yeah,
and
good
just
luck,
delete
bro.
all of your guys' ancestry.
It's just spite us.
Yeah, just to spite you.
Oh my gosh. Sheesh.
Fucking hell.
Fuck.
Oh. What a fucking ripper.
Fuck, man. But yeah. Should we
I need
wrap
to
it up?
Calm down.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah,
Or...
sure. We'll
Oh, wait.
start wrapping it up.
Yeah.
You want to go through all your
Nah.
socials again?
Ah, fuck. Not this shit again.
No, Neil, just every time, all right, that we end an episode,
Yeah.
right? I'm gonna send you a video of me in detail exploring all of my social media pages, and from now on, I want that to be at the end of every video.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have a video of it right now? Or no?
No, I'll make it.
Oh, okay. Alright, alright.
Incredibly detailed. I might even shout one of you guys out if I feel nice enough.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go for it.
But
And chuck some
the
doughies
star
at
of this-
Macca's, mate.
I'm the star of this show. Always have been. You know, so only I need to be shouted out.
This is
the
ours,
podcast-
Mimica's podcast.
Podcast
This
is
is Jay's
in Neil's
podcast.
channel, which is a subsidiary of the Ars Mimica Corporation.
Yep,
So-
ours Meme Corp.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fuck. Alright, we'll wrap it
Oh
up.
god, you guys
Alright.
are fucking.
Thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, hope you liked it.
Pleasure. We got a bit sidetracked, but
Yeah, we got a bit sidetracked,
who
but
gives a fuck?
who gives a fuck?
We had a
man?
good yarn. That's all that fucking matters.
Yeah.
The-
Yeah, good yawn, whatever that means. Yeah.
Alright, see you guys. Bye.
Yellow bye.